Welcome back to Boba Bash Semifinals. We are here for our final series of the night. It is Betrayed Ember, the first seed coming out of Group B versus their old proteges, their old organization. It is Rozo Core, one of the sleeper favorites to win this one this time around. We'll see how everything ultimately goes. I'm Rhodes, joined with Cringin and Fossey in the observer booth for this game of Corrode, and we have quite the game ahead of us with these old flames fighting each other out.
Yeah, looking at these comps here, we see Vice on both sides, but then we see a Neon Yor again. I feel like those are the highest picks today, honestly. And then a Harbor
Yeah.
on Sin here. I'm liking it. I don't know. I haven't seen Harbor in these team plays as often, but since they have double smokes, it's looking like triple smokes on V3 side. Hey, with all these smokes, it's gonna be an interesting game. What? I think they're trolling us. I think they're
Yeah,
trolling us.
there's no way. Just Oxy's just gonna play that clove like a duelist, but yeah, we're gonna get these changes coming out here. Sin will be
Mhm.
jumping on that duelist. I mean, it's a very interesting duelist matchup. Sin and Ash's favorite. Ash's favorite in their first match against ATK was quite good, especially in that first map, I believe. Then Sin has always just been a very solid duelist for B3 in general. So both these teams are gonna look very interesting heading out, and B3 is starting with their full composition coming into this match as well. Last time they had a bit of subs, and then eventually in game 3 got their stuff together. So I mean, both these teams really full strength here.
Yeah, and if we're looking at the initiators, we have Luna on Fade and Pyro on Sova. Personally, when I look on Corrode, I see a lot more Fade picks in my ranked games, personally, but I don't know. If they have plans with this Sova, then they have plans, and
They, I will say though, the big matchup coming into this series right now, it is the Sentinel matchup. It is Vinay. It is Hot Gamer Boy. Both of them have won the MVPs for their respective series in that first quarterfinals round. So these are the two players I'm really hoping to see really step up for their team. Of course, we know Hot Gamer Boy, the MVP of the regular season in general, but Vinay can have that skill, can have that impact. So I'm very intrigued to see if they can continue that with this Vice gameplay here.
yeah, we're looking at Rosa Core here, doing a little default with a heavy mid push.
Oxy will be able to find the first and won't be able to find the second on the pay, making it a bit more interesting, but Mystic will fall to Ash's favor. A great start here for Core as they are looking for more. Of course, there is the Hot Gamer Boy on this A site and is looking to play it here. Can you find the pick here? Ash's favorite will fall. Can you find anything else? No, Vinay will shut down Hot Gamer Boy early. And now it's a 2-3 favoring Core.
Yeah, I mean 2 versus 3, but Omen, look at Peng here. He's only at like 5 HP.
What a shot! We'll be able to find two is Sin. Peng, now 1 HP, like you mentioned, will fall. And Sin on the Neon will give B3 the first pistol round here of this series. What a play there.
Yes, what a 3K from Sin. I mean, held it down there. I don't know. And Luna going behind, making sure to pinch him if he needs help. But Sin just covered that all on his own.
Yeah, and we'll see how both these teams look to fight back now. I mean, hey, anything can happen after a pistol in general here, and this anti-eco will be special, I can tell you for sure. But the defense starting off very good. We'll see how this Hot Boy Outlaw does do in this round. Of course, there's 5 players that they attack going towards the B site, so won't be able to find value early.
Yep, and since they don't have guns, it's okay if they stick together. I mean, that's all you can do, especially with such a big map over here. Rosa Court, just as long as they put their YouTube together, they can make something happen.
Yeah, Luna will be the first one to get it done first. Sin will be able to find another Sin now with 5 picks in the arsenal, and this is not looking good for the attack whatsoever. Swifty will fall. Pang, my goat, is the last one alive, and it's not long for this world. Sin, a double triple to start this one off. Already 1 off the overdrive. This is a dream start for this Neon, and we'll see how this next round does go, because that was flawless.
Sorry, when you said double, triple, maybe I'm a big bag, but I'm just thinking about burgers right now because I am hungry as fuck.
I'm
But
not
good
burgers, I
job,
don't
Sin.
understand this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
I don't have a what's
Anyway,
a double triple?
I don't know. It just sounded like numbers with like
Okay.
a double. You know, congratulations, Sen. You're doing great. Keep it up.
Cutting through.
I'll buy you a Burger Sin if you get an ace right here. So we head to this next round here. We'll see if Rosocore can fight back. Their attack so far has gone stifled out by this Neon, but they can definitely fight into this one here. And it all starts with what they can do. As Ash's favorite finds Oxy, a perfect start for them. Hawking Boy, though, does have this Outlaw potentially looking down the sights of Swifty. Very good with the aim, but Neon's looking for even more and will be able to find the Neon on Neon combat. Will favor Core. This is a great start for both Neons in general, as they are going to be looking to attack Hot Gamer Boy on this A site. Will they be able to find value, though? A few members can be one-shot to this Outlaw, but will it matter? Will you have it enough? And Pyrozen with a beautiful shot, and that's going to make it a 5 versus 2.
5 versus 2. The Outlaws down. All they have are Spectres in their hands, and the enemy team Core has all Phantoms and Vandals.
Stick will be able to find one, but it's just not enough. Luna trying to play a bit of a curve here. Will be able to find 3. Only one remaining now is Vinay. Can you clutch this out? 30 HP is Luna. 1 HP in general. Will get spotted out by the Prowler. And Luna wins the clutch! It's a bonus round for Rosa, or sorry, for B3. What a round here for the captain.
You know, I guess you didn't need the Spectre, honestly. I mean, the Vandals and the Phantoms, you just had a Spectre in hand. That running gun sometimes works out in your favor when it's all you know, it gives you confidence. All you gotta do is run and hope for the best, and that's what Luna did here. Yeah. Wow, 4K.
That is a round you do not want to lose if you're Rosa, of course, especially with how much damage Ash's favorite was able to do to get those first 2 opening picks, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough and makes things quite difficult on them. As we get into this next round, a lot of money can now be saved here for B3 as Hot Gamer Boy finds Swifty to start this one off, and they're already in a great position. And we'll see what Rosocore can do to get back into this, but it is getting a bit dicey to start us off.
With one player down, and they backed off completely. Now they have to reset and re-clear shit, trying to find what's the best course of action here.
Oh, that was gross by Oxy, of course, through the smoke. Not what you want to see if you're Ash's favorite, but there's nothing you can do about it. That was just pure blind and pure accuracy through the smoke there.
Accuracy through the smoke is crazy. Yep. Yes, but he was completely blind, and now it's looking like Core is going towards the A site into the Vice setup. So I don't know if this is going to help in their favor.
Yeah, 3 versus 5 is hard to do. Of course, we did see it from B3 last round, but with worse weaponry, with much harder to complete weaponry, I'm unsure about how ultimately it will all go. Of course, the Vice Wall is still here because Swifty couldn't even get to that area because of what Hot Gamer Boy did earlier. Gonna use some of that utility, and they're gonna rotate all the way back to B, where Sin, the 6, 1, and 2 Neon. Okay, well, you kind of just ruined my call there. You moved over Sin, so... Okay, thank you. Goes back. It's going to be Sin, the only one there, trying to defend it. But a nice shot by Pyrozen gets them a chance in this round. They're going to be able to plant this bomb. Can they win it out, though? They won't be able to get the upgrade just yet. The gun is in such an awkward spot. Luna, though, in a good position. They will eventually be able to retrieve it. Pyrozen, the benefactor of getting that kill, will have that advantage for now. Luna in the position will look a push. Vinay with a nice shot, making it interesting. Mystic gets the trade. A 2 for 3 kill. A nice positioning here from Oxy. What can you do? Pyrozen will be able to find the first. Can you put the second? Yes, you do. But Hot Gamer Boy able to clutch this one out. Pyrozen so close to greatness, but this Vice said no more.
Yeah. Pyrozen fell a little bit short there. Honestly, that was a good round from Core for their eco. They took a lot of guns down, and the timing that they took on A, they made sure that they had a little bit of time and made it confident for B3 to rotate towards the A site, which gave them the availability to plant on B, which is perfect timing, but unfortunately they couldn't end it, and now they're stuck again. At least they have guns, so maybe this round they can figure out what's going on and how they can win some rounds.
Yeah, yeah, we need to see if they can start the win rounds in general, but it all starts with these picks, and we know how good the first bloods have been for them in the past, but look at Sin, super aggressive at the start. Vinay is just completely countered. They're able to grab the gun off as well. What a beautiful start here. They use that overdrive to perfection.
Blast trap destroyed.
Yeah, now there's once again core down a player. They're stuck and they're trying to make something with the 4 players that they have left, all towards A site.
Yeah, slowly they're going to try and make their way over towards A, but once the smoke goes down, it's going to be very scary here for Rozo Core. They're going to look to fight it anyway. Hawker Boy can't find the pick just yet until they find Swifty. Pyrozen in a good spot too, just trying to take him down. Will eventually be able to do that, but they still have not been able to find their way on the site. They are going to rotate now, but the question is, do you commit or do you go towards B? The paranoia going to make their decision slightly easier, and it looks like they are going to make that slow rotate happen. A lot of ultimates available for core. This is still very playable.
Yeah, and it seems like B3 though, they have a sense that they're rotating around and they're just completely leaving, but Ash gets their pick towards mid, so this is looking up for them. This could be their first point here.
Great spot still. Of course, it is being watched by Oxy. This fight will decide the round most likely if it is going to be taken. But Oxy actually takes a bit of a closer angle, so we'll let Ash's favorite pass. How will this look to go now? They really... Oh, Oxy will be able to find Ash's favorite. They do go for the repeat. The dimensional drift will be used and will most likely be able to spot out all of these players, or at least be able to spot out enough of where they are not. How will they be able to defend heaven now? Mystic will be spotted and taken down, but Sin with the trade. It is all up to Peng. Peng, can you find the kill? Won't be able to, and Oxy is just going to stick this bomb. A nice round from B3 again. So close for core. They almost made it happen.
You know, the plant spot that they had there, I think if Peng just shot a little lower, it would have gotten Oxy killed, but I don't think Peng realized that, so they're shooting a little above the head, but it's okay. It was close enough. I really thought that core could have taken that point there, but it's hard. Hey, they still have guns now.
Ah, break's over.
Yeah, I mean, the guns have to really show up, but the thing is, too, they have ultimates they can use. They can really be able to try and make them play how they want to. As Peng will use that paranoia. They're going to potentially take some A link space. They haven't yet, but it will eventually come through. The biggest question is, will Oxy and Hawkeye Boy be able to defend like they have been before? The Hunter's Fury actually might take off Hawkeye Boy. Won't just yet, but will do quite a bit of damage as they're just going to continue the push. Very low HP is what they are. They haven't been able to find the pick just yet, though, but they have just so much advantages heading into this. Ash's favorite with this overdrive could potentially pop off, but Mystic able to find a kill of their own. The Steel Garden will hit and will completely make the defense back off. But once again, the player advantage here for B3 might be too much. Hawkeye Boy with their weapon able to find one. Peng will trade. But Hawkeye Boy doing even more damage. Pyrozen though able to find a few picks. The 3 versus 2, making it 2 versus 2 Peng. Can he punch this out with Pyrozen? They don't know where they are. These people are confused. Pyrozen to 1v1 Luna. Who can find this pick to really give their team a chance? Can Pyrozen do it? 8-5 and 1. Can you do it? No, Luna. Another clutch on this round. And B3 take another.
What a round full of ults on ults on ults. I mean, core used Sova at the start, Vice second, and they couldn't finish the round out because I feel like they overpeaked at the beginning, maybe. I'm looking at Ash's favorite here. I mean, they peaked right off the bat and got themselves killed because they were just trying to get that space, but unfortunately people were waiting there for him. 2 people just holding it high-low. It's looking rough for core here.
It is not looking like a favorable opportunity right there, and it really sucks. Like, it was a really good shot there, I think, from Mystic being able to take down Ash's favorite. I think that overdrive would have just completely won the round for decided core, but unfortunately, Mystic was just too fast to the opportunity, found a really nice shot, and really gave them the chance. But of course, it all came down to the 1v1. It was just such a hectic fight, but Luna's really feeling it right now, and having a 10 kill participation already is just a very good start for him.
Yeah, and looking here right now, it seems like this timeout was dire for Core, and hopefully whatever they talked about is gonna get them some rounds here and maybe make it a 6-6 half. You never know. Anything could happen. It looks like they're going towards B, away from the Vice this time.
Gotta go.
We'll see what happens.
Over until it's over. Now we're going to look to be aggressive here. Sin won't be able to find anything just yet, as some more utility will be used as they slowly push up through mid. Mystic has to be careful. No paranoia available anymore. Will get some shots off, but with the stun from Ash's favor, will stay alive and will find the pick, giving them a crucial kill. But are they expecting 2 players on each site right now? That could really hurt this type of pick, and Luna is reading this from Ash's favor. 1 HP is this Neon. It is a free kill, but with this potential help from the rest of the team, could make things a bit more dicey. We'll be able to find the first. We'll spot Peng. Oxy's going to rotate over and die. Oh, okay. Well, they know about Ash's favorite now. Will be able to survive for now. Over through mid, though, Sin with his judge still lurking has a crucial position if they decide to push this short area, and they will explode if you can find that advantage. But no, Core's going to take the advantage. They have a free A site.
Oh my gosh, I thought they were getting pinched from B3. They had everyone surrounding them, but luckily they figured out the best course of action was to go towards A. Now they have the site on their own.
Hawk Boy in a great position. A great jump spot from Peng, but it doesn't matter. It's a nice shot from Hawk Boy. Ash's favorite. Still 1 HP staying alive. But Hawk Boy trying to close up this round now. And 2 versus 2. The judge available will be able to find one. It's all up to Ash's favorite. How much of a favor are you now? Can you find the pick? No, Luna will close this one out. Remember, this is Core's map pick, and B3 are making a run on it right now.
I don't know what to say. Okay, we have guns. We have guns. I think last round it was pretty difficult with the lower guns there, with a weird eco there, but I think since Core has their guns now, it's so possible. Get some rounds up, get their team chemistry together, figure out what's going on. I mean, the only thing you have with your attack right now is a Neon who has to push and a Sova who gets information, so it's pretty difficult. So hopefully they can get a couple rounds.
Here's the mid presence. Once again, Oxy has to be careful as Ash's favor is pushing. Luna is available here with this Odin, though. We'll be able to find quite a bit of damage on the Pyros, and won't be able to find a kill just yet. And Oxy is just going to back up, but a great start here for B3. We'll see if they can find potentially any more damage overall, because they're stuck for now. And Sin has a perfect area, but will you pay attention enough? Won't be able to find it. Ash's favorite with a beautiful shot, and will give Core another chance in this round, but have to be careful. Mystic pushing up. Will be able to find one. Mystic's actually looking for more. A psychopath in the making as these kills are being found. Hot Gamer Boy playing towards the B site this time. Will get help from Mystic, leaving Vinay all alone, and this is just not the area you want to be if you are Core. This might be getting to the territory of GG go next, because B3 are just all over you, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, the bomb is trapped in between everyone. The only thing you can do is hope that people do misplays and Mystic. With one misplay there, 3 left to go. Could Vinay take this round back?
30 seconds left.
Like I said, Vinay is one of those players that has that skill, but what just barely does not get the timing in favor of them. Luna with the Odin able to pick up their 9th kill of the game. 9, 2, and 5 is what this Fade is right now, just barely dying, just staying alive, and just being that rock that the team currently needs. And I'm a bit astounded right now, because after what happened in quarterfinals, Core cleanly beat ATK 2-0, and I thought that was like, oh, this is going to be the playoff bump that I was expecting. And B3, they had a bit of a rough time against HBO, but right now, it's really looking like it's just a bad day for B3, and they're really running away with it.
Yeah, now we're seeing Core with little to no guns in their hands. Sheriffs, they're just having to use all their ego and hope for the best, because they have Sheriffs, they have the Bulldog, the Stinger. They just need to push, use their ults, and hope for the best.
Yeah, and these utilities is going to be used. Active Terror won't be able to find value with Overdrive just yet until Hot Gamer Boy will be able to find the pick. The Steel Garden will be used, though, and will stop the attack here for Core even further. We'll be able to find a pick into Pyrosin, but just too much pressure overall. A nice sight hit, but just could not figure out Hot Gamer Boy's position, and that will bite them.
I mean, if we're looking at the comp that they have, 2 smokes, Vice, it seems like in a defense heavy comp, and with the way that the points are right now, I feel like they need to make sure they get those defense points once they switch halves. But this is their gun round. Maybe they can get a couple. We can't
Yeah,
be sure.
I think the thing with the comps too is that since B3 have such an all-around comp, like they're gonna be totally fine on attack too. Like they like attack probably more than their defense as well, since they have double duelists. So like it feels so good for them. But Ash's favor with a huge double kill, showing up in the early rounds so well. Look at taking out by Sin, but the player advantage still for Tor. Vinay will get stunned though. Oh my god, these neons are going crazy. Won't be able to find a kill just yet. Peng perfectly playing that corner. Sin really looking to try and punish these players in the link, but just cannot. A very nice position there from the Omen.
Yep, we love an overdrive. I mean, Neon, once they start feeling it and they have that overdrive in their hand, there's nothing that can stop them from using it. They're just going to use it and try and get whatever space they can get with the overdrive. Scare them off a little bit.
Some more useful than others for sure, but either way, I mean, that is the usefulness right there. Finding a double in general is always great. Sin picks up their third of the round. B3 are looking for no prisoners right now. Only one member remaining. Sin wants an ace, and then one will be able to find it. A great ace for Sin, and that will be the second one of the night. Not bad at all, and both for Neon.
Yep, it's looking like a great day for Neon mains out here. They're doing their part with the Neons. I mean, Sin, the confidence of just shoving into that Viper ult and just taking out that Viper right away, that was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, really nice ace that we saw a bit of, at least at the end of the day, and we'll see if this ace can just completely secure this game for B3, since they have all the momentum, they have all the money, they have all the hope. B3 are looking to run away with this one, but Ash's favor and Pyrozen, they needed to somehow do even more crazy stuff for this team to win a round at this point. Okay, we have seen harder things in the past, and we know Core in general is a very good team. The second seed coming out of Group A, I believe. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be a slower round, but mid pressure is now being brought by Core.
Yeah, and if you can see it here with their eco, they use their money here, and hopefully they want to get this round. It's now or never. If they get this round, they're able to play the next one out with a couple guns in their hands. But the risk, we'll see if it's worth it.
Luna through the wall finds Ash's favorite for the first kill. That is a dirty spot, and we'll find a second on the Swifty. The paper wall is making it look like a descent. Pyrozen, though, finds Hot Gamer Boy, has to really clutch this one out. Oxy actually getting pelted behind this box, will stay alive. But Core, they're surrounded now. Can they find the extra pick? Mystic with a beautiful headshot will make it so much harder. The Nightfall hit as well. Pyrozen continuing their effort. Can you find out Ace to win this one? Doesn't know about the player behind them because they can't hear. And Luna picks up the triple on the round. Close to breakage. Not enough. Another round for B3. 11-0. And it's looking like we might hit the magic number.
Wow, the Odin here, I mean, honestly, during playoffs, I saw a couple Odins being used, but I didn't see it really used to its fullest potential. Luna getting a 3k here with an Odin, using it with the Fade util, getting that information, getting those pings with your util, it's really helpful and allows you to just get those kills through random smokes that is unexpected to the enemy team.
And now the first operator is going to be bought in the game. If we can watch this one, can Hot Gamer Boy make use of it here? The fate of, oh, and it will find Schwip. The unfortunate game for him so far. Hopefully he can get back into it next time, but this one is not over just yet. Look at the aggression here from Core. They're able to find one. Ash's favorite once again. So good in these one-on-ones. Mystic though sneaks up their way, able to get a trade of their own, and now a 3 versus 3. This is very interesting, but where they're going right now, it lies in the sight lines of the hottest of gamer boys. Pyrozen, be careful here. We'll be able to bait our shot, and that will instantly make them turn around.
We never said he was the hottest, but it seems like he's going hot now. 11-8 with 8 assists. He's doing really good on this Vice. Once again, the Sentinel on Hot Gamer Boy going amazing.
And just the whole team really stepping up for the most part. And I'm excited to see if this continue happens. Luna really second guessing themselves. They'll be able to find the first. Just going to spray until you let go at the wrong time. It's a 2 versus 2. But Vinay and Peng both have their ultimates to use. Of course, from the
30
shadows,
seconds
it's
left.
less useful. But that's
Spike
still guarding here
planted.
for the post plant. Makes things incredibly interesting.
Yeah, you know, Luna, sorry. I mixed up Vinay and Luna, whatever. Luna really holding down B site, making time for his team. Hopefully they're able to capitalize off of that first pick that Luna got.
We'll see how they end up playing. They know that these players are here. They heard that footstep, making things interesting. A big shield guard will be used, and with this, Shorty won't be able to find the pick there. And a whip from Oxley will mean Vinay cancels the 13-0 dream and finishes it with a triple.
Switching sides.
Yes, we are not getting a 13-0 today, guys. And now we have and a timeout coming from B3 after losing 1 point
God,
in
these
the
guys
new
really
half.
suck.
Yeah, it's a new half. I wonder what they're going to talk about. Their game plan for defense, I mean, for attack, maybe, even though I feel like they're doing pretty well, especially since they have 2 duelists on their side. But hey, if you look at Rozo, Core, they got 2 controllers who could really hold down the sites and make it difficult to weave through all of these smokes. And then a Vice with the wall. I mean, it's going to be really difficult to work around whatever Core has with this comp.
Yeah, I mean, it is an uphill battle for sure for Core. They have as much chances of winning this map right now than China does against T1 in League of Legends. But hey, if it's possible, it's possible. We'll see if they can get it done. Perosin though, even though they are down 11-1, I mean, has a 1.0 KD going 12-12-1 here on the Sova. I mean, has been very resilient with Ash's favorite finding these first bloods as well. I think this team just needs to get a bit of their finishing just a bit more, maybe get some confidence, and then I think we'll see Core back to their normal side. But for now, just pistol around. I don't know if it means everything, but it means a bit here for Core just to save a bit of face after this map so far.
I do think it means a lot because you don't have the pistol round. You're down in funds, you're down in money, you're down in economy. And it's going to be hard to get the next point, which is the last point if you lose.
I always ride against as Sin looks to push through A lane. Wolfbox these players has a frenzy, so isn't actually the most helpful in this position. But if you can somehow find a great timing onto this Viper and push closely, you can really be able to use this frenzy to work. But Luna actually able to find the first blood here. Pyrosin alone now will be able to find Oxy a huge shot, but Luna again with the trade, being so clean in this game, really showing up here and wants to escape the fine marker on his profile as Peng just completely shot down, cannot move at all. This pistol round is almost a flawless. It's not, but Luna might as well maybe be.
You know, looking at the
Match point.
Omen, looking at the Viper, yeah, it held them down, but if B3 is not afraid to just push through these smokes, then it's really just isolating the players on Core, and it's hard for them to just keep track of what's going on too. So it just seems like a confidence from B3 is really shining right now, especially since they're up 12-1.
Yeah, and I do wonder what the ultimate job will be in this next map because, Active Favorite gonna start the first blood real quick. We'll see if that can turn into anything more. But both teams did buy into this besides Pyrosin, which I'm a bit confused
Spike
about, but it
down
doesn't
mid.
matter because they're winning these one-on-ones anyway. It's a 4 versus 2 now. They're playing very confident in this round. Mystic trying to make it a bit more different, the only one with full HP because Sin is extremely low right now, and with the bomb being in the middle of nowhere, this should just be a win here. A very nice one at that. Tank finishes it with a double, and hey, maybe get some momentum back for yourself for next map. Either way, it's a good start.
Yes, I mean, it's not the next map yet. They can still, it's going to be a long way if they want to get to overtime here, but Rosa Core, they fought with confidence there. That's all they can do. They had lower funds and they had to force buys, so whatever they're doing, it worked out in their favor. They got those kills and got them another point. So now they're ahead in this half.
Yeah, and it is a interesting place for them to be currently. Of course, B3 are just looking that good right now. We'll see. I do want to see if Core can get it done. Of course, is playing with some substitutions, I believe, as well. I don't see D1 Daryl playing. I don't know if they're still in the team or what happened during the off season, but I, oh, that's Ash's favorite. Okay, never mind. That actually makes a lot of sense. Either way, it is just a rough position overall. But now that they have guns, again, just try and save some face, get a few rounds in a row. Of course, it is unlikely that you will be able to win X amount in a row, but if you can, I mean, this could be the greatest comeback ever.
Let's root for a comeback. We love a good comeback story. I know 11-1/2 is super rough, but winning that round where you guys are lower on funds must give you guys a bit of confidence. And now we're looking at B3, 5-man running it down A. Let's see what happens here.
They're pushing down, getting stifled after the attack direction. Pyro's will be able to find one, will be able to find two, can't find a third because of the flash, but it doesn't matter. The damage is done, and this site should be defended at least for now because they're a bit scared. The attack doesn't know how many players have or have not rotated, and I'll give you a hint. They have not. They're chilling. They're waiting for this potential repositioning, and we'll see if the attack of B3 decide to bait into it. And it doesn't seem like they will for now, but the crucial thing, Luna has an Odin again.
Yep, the Luna, the favorite gun in his hands right now. When you see what's happening on their flank, though, you got Ash's favorite and Vinay on the flank and they didn't even realize it.
Enemy remaining.
Yeah, and Vinay with a nice shot on the Luna will close out this round. Hawker Boy needs to have some aimbot share shots here. Unfortunately, you're not 10. It is a 12-3 now. A very nice round at that there for Tor. And again, they're just able to get a few rounds now, and it's making it slightly interesting in the retrospective. They're getting their momentum back, and they're starting to probably feel a bit better.
And they still kept a lot of guns that round. I think 4 of them survived and only 1 fell. They still have the funds, so everyone has a gun right now, but B3. Oh, and an operator, but B3, they all have guns now, so now it's gonna be an aim duel.
Yeah, how will the aim duel ultimately look to coincide? It's going to be 4 players starting towards B. Unfortunately, the op won't be able to find early value as Hot Gamer Boy did back off of that current angle. We'll see how long Ash's favorite decides to try and play in this type of area. Mystic, though, or sorry, Peng, in interesting all the way up for a minute. Ash probably back off, but Ash's favorite able to find Hot Gamer Boy to start this round. That is a perfect shot, and look at the confidence from this Neon, just pushing so far through up the attacker's spawn that, I mean, they're a bit scared now. They're just backing off and running towards B.
Yep, and now they're completely pinched, having to push into the Vice site. That Fatal will help a lot, so we're gonna see what happens.
With the Oxy gonna return the favor there, but the trade's going back and forth will favor Core as it is all up to Luna in this round. They use the Nightfall as well, so again, more momentum, more availability here for B3. It's looking really good. But if Vinay can finish this off, will a nifty Guardian shots. It's 12-4.
Yeah, I can see it. The confidence has not been withered. They still feel like they're capable of winning this map. They have not given up yet, and I feel like Core is still playing to the best of their abilities. I just feel like since their comp was so defense heavy, it's really showing here.
Yeah, it is bad all for them. I mean, hey, like you said before, though, you're like, hey, their defense is better than their offense on comp-wise, and it is really showing here, especially with the overconfidence that we're seeing from B3 in general, as Ash's favorite won't be able to see Oxy as they take a forward position behind the box, the wall doing very good, but hey, they have this funny thing called a jump, and will back off for now so far. No kill will be had, but B3, they're slowly making their way up through mid as well.
Yeah, I mean, the repeaks, the flash, the checking, making sure you keep that space. Now B is completely held down by core, and they know exactly where B3 is.
Mystic finding a crucial kill onto Pyros, and that's really going to shake up this A site, but they will actually throw that gun all the way behind, so it is not going to be able to be picked up. A great play there from Vinay, and we'll see if it does make a difference later on, as look how fast this operator is rotating down through mid. This might be a potential pick here. We'll see if Action Favorite can stay alive. Have to be a bit careful, and Luna with a crazy shot will open up this B site. It is a 3 versus 5 now. Core is in trouble. Vinay, though, will be able to equalize it
30
to a
seconds
3
left.
versus 4. Hot Gamer Boy will fall, but either way, player advantage goes to B3.
Player advantage, space advantage. Core seems like they're coming together to retake, but they're losing all the space.
Nice kill there from Sin as well. Make it a 4 versus 2. We need to see Vinay and Swifty try and have a clutch of a lifetime. They are good for it, but can they find the shots? They have to really fight this Oxy positioning here that has the operator. Is so hard to really play against, and that should spell the end of it. Swifty all alone. The Clutch Meister, can you do it again? Can you find another clip for my YouTube? We'll be able to find two, making it very interesting, but the time is running out. Swifty, can you somehow do this alone? Unfortunately, it just won't go your way. Sin, 21-9-6, closes out the first match. B3 win on Core.
One great show out from B3 here. I mean, shout out to Luna with the Odin, the operator that pulled up a bit, and Sin with the 21-9. I mean, they were going crazy.
Either way, it was a great effort there at the end there for Rozo Core. They really made it worthwhile. I mean, Pyros and Ash's favorite really sticking it up to it later in it. 6 first bloods for the Neon really showed up for the team and gave them a chance. It just wasn't enough this time around, but hey, they are not being sent to lower bracket just yet. We still have, at minimum, one map left, a B3 Sunset, which we'll see in just a few moments.
They just wanna take me off of here. They just wanna knock me off my square. Look at that. I can't fake a smile, it's hard to wear. And I can't show no love, that shit too rare. Is it 'cause my whip so fast, you don't see no flaws? Is it 'cause my bitch so bad, she blew you off? Look at that. All of the things they want, and don't know why they want it. Oh no. Look, they don't wanna give you time to heal. They just wanna bleed you dry for real. And if you're comfortable, don't let no one know. They gon' fuck it up. Oh no. I swear, yeah. Look, I swear it isn't everything. It isn't everything. I swear it isn't everything. It isn't everything. They just wanna take me off of here. They just wanna knock me off my square. Look at that. I can't fake a smile, it's hard to wear. And I can't show no love, that shit too rare. Is it 'cause my whip so fast, you don't see no flaws? Is it 'cause my bitch so bad, she blew you off? Look at that. All of the things they want, and don't know why they want it. I know. Look, they don't wanna give you time to heal. They just wanna bleed you dry for real. And if you're comfortable, don't let no one know. They gon' fuck it up. I know. I swear, yeah. isn't everything. It isn't everything. I swear it isn't everything. It isn't everything. You don't need someone to make you feel better than you've ever felt. You know what you need is someone who will be there when you don't feel yourself. White selling dreams to you, baby. That ain't my style. I never said that I was the best in the world. Nobody perfect, but I'm the best for you, girl. Just stay for a while.
Make sure you feel like leaving. It's on you.
If you feel what I feel, you know that I'm real. I'm real. If you feel what I feel, you know that I'm real. Hardest to try, you still get mad at the sky, 'cause you've been fighting all your life. Fighting all your life. I've been praying for you. Even though sometimes it's like I don't know ya, but sometimes it's all we have.
Present is a blessing. Let's do it now.
Stop fucking around. White selling dreams to you, baby. That ain't my style. I never said that I was the best in the world, but I'm the best for you, girl. Just stay for a while. A while. If you feel what I feel, you know that I'm real. If you feel what I feel, you know that I'm real.
We got London on the track.
Yeah. 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 Rolls Royce Phantom, that's high ride, yeah. I can put your ass in a high rise, yeah. Go and make shit, I know fire guys, yeah. Yo, last nigga, that's a small fry, yeah. She ain't never tryna leave my side, yeah. Gotta see the world through my eyes, yeah. I'ma run the world with my guys, yeah. My guys, yeah. Learn to stay down and you might rise, yeah. Say the wrong thing, you'll die right here. Mask up, nigga, like Shy Guy, yeah. Most of these niggas on the sidelines, yeah. Talking about some money, nigga, I'm right here. 50 flows up, I could die right here. All I see is the limelight, yeah. Long hair, light skin, real tough. Remind me of Colombiana. I'm a rockin', I think she from Ghana. I don't know that like where they just find her. She ain't never worried about where I'm at as long as she dressed in designer. You keep thinking you in charge, well I got a way to remind you. Rolls Royce Phantom, that's how I ride you. I can put
No?
Mhm.
Oh. Welcome back to the semifinals here, potentially the final game of it in this series between Betrayed Ember and Rozo Core. In that first match, it was an absolute dismantling there from B3. They went up 11-0 in the first half, and Core slowly tried to make their way back, but they could only muster 4 rounds. 13-4 was the total, as we are going to Betrayed Ember's map pick, and we've seen this composition quite a bit of times before, and I'm excited to see it again. I'm Rhodes, joined with Cringen and Fosse in the observing booth. I believe still. I don't know if they changed. Either way, we're here for another map.
Oh shit. Yo, what's good? We're going to the second map, guys. You know, it's pretty rough out here for Rosa Core, but we're gonna put in Fozzie for this casting booth for Rhodes co-caster here, because he wants
Who am I
to bring out
casting with?
his. You're casting with. You're casting with Fozzie. I'm just getting ready.
Okay, I'm here.
Let's
Oh,
welcome in
fuck.
Fozzie, everybody. Peace out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have the sunset composition here. It is the chamber. It is the sage. We've seen this many times before. It works very well. Fosse, do you have any thoughts, as you've also witnessed such a composition before?
Oh man, I'm just hoping Core can do something, make it more competitive. I mean, last game was just a shit show. I need to see more out of Core here.
Yeah, and we'll see if they can look to potentially fight back. But we did see some good things out of their players slowly towards the end of Rozo Core. Rosen in particular was a menace, but also I know Ash's favorite numbers-wise didn't have the best numbers, but went 6-2 in First Blood, finished 14-14, so not bad at all. But those two players last game really gave Core a hope, so I'm really hoping we can see this same type of thing in this next match here.
Okay, and it looks like they're gonna set their Yoru towards mid and have 2 poke. Maybe a 3 mid actually. Oh shit. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
That's probably not what they're saying.
Yeah. The defense is going to be starting for B3. They will be able to spot out Ash's favorite, running towards the mid area, but of course the bomb slowly is going to make their way up towards the B area. Sin and Hot Gamer Boy, a dynamic duo in this game. Going to look to try and do it again. Very nice position for both of them. Could look to collapse on these players. Sin will not be able to find one. Will eventually be able to find something, but Hot Gamer Boy is doing all the work in general. It is a full house here for Hot Gamer Boy and Sin. Sin more than shots, brother. As Hot Gamer Boy with some nice ones.
Yeah, it was not looking too pretty in the beginning, but ended up pulling it back. Hot Gamer Boy obviously getting the 3 and Sin getting the 2. That was a good round from both of them.
I mean, B3 now with another pistol. They are looking so good. I believe they won every single pistol so far. Yes, they have. Wait, how do I don't know, I'm stupid. Either way, it is looking not bad as a situation for them, but of course we'll see what does end up happening. Oxy jumps into the face of a few people, will survive for now, and that grenade's going to do quite a bit of damage. Oxy going to look to have quite the round for themselves potentially, but will get out for now.
Yeah, they're looking to play a high-low in this elbow position, keep the space while the fade plays off the contact. Let's see what will happen, because it's looking like a blender.
They will jump off of that high-low, but then they'll be able to pick up a few kills anyway. We're just going to look for another. It is all up to Peng. We'll be able to find a pick, so damage-wise, it's honestly not that bad. Make it even better, actually. Peng gets 3 on the round and makes this a worthwhile one overall for Core. Of course, Peng should be able to finish one off barely, but does get the help from Hot Gamer Boy as well. Peng, really good cleanup through there.
Yeah, that was a good rotate from Hot Gamer Boy as we seen on the stream there. No, Peng doing damage there is actually really huge. That was a good job from Peng. I'm actually surprised that he got 2 of the classic there. That's kind of crazy. Personally, Bobo would die. I'll die to that classic, but that's just us though.
Yeah. Yeah, especially that Fossey guy. He always does that. Anyway, so we get into this next round. An early operator will be picked up here by Hot Gamer Boy. It is going to be a round 3 op. A spicy one because it's on their bonus, so we'll see if it can find any value. Unfortunately for them, the attack does not seem like they want to do anything around this A site as everyone is going towards B for now.
Yeah, do not head towards that Hot Gamer Boy. He needs to head towards B. It doesn't matter. That guy's 3 players himself, so.
Then, of course, in a great position behind this wall, but as this round slowly concludes, it makes Rosocore more entitled to want to go towards the A site. I wonder if we might see a bit of a mid push, though. Try and pressure these people at the top of mid, maybe look to rotate over besides that, but no. It is going to be a crosshair in the sights here of El Hata Gamer Boyu. And Ash's favorite will be the first one to fall, and more than many. The bomb right back to B. We'll see if they can defend it because they pulled so many rotates. But Oxley still in this area will find damage on the pen, won't be able to kill, and will stay alive with 1 HP.
Yeah, that was a good fake. I mean, throwing your life away, obviously people are going to start rotating towards that. So it was a pretty good fake. They get the bomb down and now they're putting the plus plan. They're going.
And of course, we'll have. Yeah, this Paranoia is going to hit quite a few players too. It'll be annoying, but Sin still gets the kill, I believe, while Paranoia is. So Vinay will fall. Makes it even harder for Core, of course. Remember, they still have an op on the retake, but Luna finds a kill with the Sheriff anyway. They're running, gunning, and they will fall. It's a bonus again. 4v3 Rosocore. Just get outnumbered.
Yeah, they didn't play the post point positions well at all. They need to play off of each other, and also, who died in that corner? They just need to talk more. That would have been just fine.
Yeah, I mean, Vinay dying there while Sin was paranoid. That is just an unfortunate situation overall, and that's going to give this team such a big advantage. We saw this in the last map, how it spiraled out of control, and now with Hot Gamer Boy being 5-1 and Sin being 5-0, this is just spouting disaster for Core. But hey, this map is not over until it's over. You can still fight into this, and Hot Gamer Boy with this operator, oh, barely will not find Vinay, and Vinay will stay alive.
Yeah, no, the op not find any value. I mean, he just got out lucky, to be honest. He's lucky that Hot Gamer Boy had TP'd right in that moment. I believe Hot Gamer Boy thought he got the kill and he TP'd. Like, I thought he thought he shot.
And unfortunately, just couldn't come through as this eco still continues here for Rosocore. They're looking to play 3 members up through mid. The operator will be shifted over as well, so they have an opportunity to try and find some interesting stuff. A lot of damage actually will be done to Luna. We'll get that Sage heal in just a few moments, but the job is not done just yet. You haven't found the kill, and they're looking to potentially put pressure up through. Mystic, though, will miss that Paranoia. As Market is an area. What a collapse from Hot Gamer Boy. We'll find a triple on the round, and this might spell the end of it. Schwitzy and Pyrosis with each other, but there are just too many numbers. 3 Con Dart cannot help. It is another full house for Hot Gamer Boy and Sin. 3 for the Chamber, 2 for the Sage, and 15 in 4 rounds overall.
I mean, my goodness, are these guys the only people on the team right now? Sin and Hot Gamer Boy? They're only getting contact. I need to see some more from the duelists coming out now. Like, I need to see Ash's favorite. I mean, you are the carry for your team. You need to show up this game.
Yeah, it is a rough start for them, but we know this Neon can get online, has been able to do that constantly, even in losing rounds. So can we see it here? Can they try to dodge this operator, and will be able to do it? That will give them an opportunity. The question is, what do they do with this mid pressure? It didn't work out last time they tried to do this. Will it happen now as they're looking to attack the A top position?
Yeah, no, they broke the trip, which is good. They need to start pressuring other sides of the map so we can get some lurks, those 2 lurkers over towards some space. But it looks like they're gonna just go and take elbow, which they're gonna run into this Omen.
Great position here, but unfortunately uncrouch is wrong time, and Ash's favorite able to find Luna on that push-up as well. A huge opportunity here for Core to get around right back for themselves, but the job is not done just yet. Oxy still trying to defend this A side. Hawker and Boy will be able to find a double, but Sin will fall. It is still a 3 versus 2 advantage. But Oxy in a great position will be able to find another and escapes through the smoke. Now it is a 2 versus 2.
Spike planted.
Big ult available here for Pyrosin. Has that Hunter's Fury, but with the positioning they currently have, they cannot get out. They have to be careful. Oxy, Sap is trying to be annoying, but Pyrosin is too calm with it. Now the order for them to win this round, they have to get.
Oh my
They
god.
won't be able to. Absolutely messed up that call, but Peng clutches this one out and just makes sure they hold this off and win their first round of this match.
Oh my goodness. I thought that was for sure going to be a hot gamer boy clutch. Peng saving the round there. And I think Betrayed Ember coined this time out. Let's see what they can do out of it.
B3 are not scared to really call timeouts even when they have the advantage, even though when they have the money, which they actually surprisingly are quite low on it here. So anything is possible. Rosa Core, if they're only down by 3 rounds, this is very playable. They have Ash's favorite overdrive. They have the Hunter's Fury for Pyrosin. I mean, this game is definitely not out of reach whatsoever.
Yeah, no. Betrayed Ember are doing so good right now. And, man, I'm sorry to say it. Like, I'm sorry to keep picking on you two, but we really need to see more out of Josiah and Vinay. Like, these guys are known carries for their team. And when they're online, there's no stopping Core. So, just, we need to see them go crazy here and get the momentum back.
It all starts with one round. One round can really change the momentum for a player, and that can really pick them up. We've seen it in the past with every single player, really in this league in general, with how they can just find that momentum and then just run with it for the rest of the map. That's how we saw Luna, usually playing a bit of a background character, really pop off in that last map. Now, can we see it now for Rosa Core? Can we see, like you said, can the Neon pop off? Can we see Vinay pop off? These duelists can definitely do crazy things in their own right, as the tour de force will be popped here for Hot Gamer Boy. That's this big ultimate that Core has to be scared of.
Yeah, no, their coach just disconnected, so I think he's had enough of their shit, and he's ready to just let them do their thing.
They will spot the chamber towards B.
Yeah, it looks like it was a fake B. They have the Vice set up towards A. Let's see what he can do here.
You'll hear the Omen teleportation towards A, but Ash's Fair has to be extremely careful. Pick this position last time, but will get punished this time around. The Chamber not playing around, but this round's not over just yet. Yes, it's a 4 versus 5, but it can still be played here. Swifty in a rough position will almost be able to find the pick, but no. Mystic cleaner with it enough, and as Oxy now gonna try and defend this side, doesn't have the most help. Pyrosin gets the first pick, Pyrosin gets a second, gonna make this at 3 versus 3. Luna won't be able to find a kill. A great backfire here from Rosa Core, gonna give them back the advantage. We'll see Peng look to reposition and just spot out where Sid is with the dart as well, so just a great opportunity. Now Vinay actually will also look to use the dimensional drift. They're just completely getting all the knowledge on these players, but Hot Gamer Boy is still alive. Only with the Headhunter and Operator can you do it in the clutch. Can you find some crazy picks? Peeks off the pace of Peng, but it is not enough. Pyrosin and Peng get it done.
Yeah, no, that was a good cross. Oh my gosh, finally we start getting some kills in the round, and I think Pyro and Peng are the unsung heroes for this game so far. I mean, they have been just keeping them in this whole series, to be honest. Pyro last game was going crazy, and he's continuing it into this game. So I'm expecting a lot of things from Pyro.
Yeah, that double to regain the numbers was so huge in general, and we'll see if they can continue to pull this stuff off. As we're gonna get another operator here from El Hot Gamer Boy, as this very aggressive start here for the side of B3. Won't be able to find much value. Ash's favorite though will find Luna, but will be traded right back. But a very favorable trade in general for Rosa Core. They are able to get that fade offline, but never mind. They have that resurrection. Yeah, that's a thing. I forgot Sage is a thing. My apologies. But either way, at least they get the resurrection down.
Yeah. It's 4-2. This round is pretty pivotal. I think this is their bye, if I'm not wrong. But
does look like it.
they do need this round, so let's hope that Rosa Core can win this out, or else it's gonna be really tough to get back into.
Then finds Swifty as Swifty tried to just play a bit late towards B main, and that's going to open things up a bit more for B3. It's a 5 versus 3 with that resurrection coming down. Mid is kind of being just easily saved by Luna, just really just trying to go in and out
30
as this
seconds
operator is going to find its mark potentially. Will be spotted out, but shoots right over Vinay's head, gives him a chance, but finds the shot. Hot Gamer Boy is so dirty with it, but Pyrozen able to make it a bit more interesting. A 4 versus 2. I don't know if they're expecting Mystic here in alley. This could end the round here. Oh no! Oh no! We'll be able to find at least one further troubles. The bomb is not planted for Pang, and Pang jumps in with a teleport, tries all you can. A very interesting round to say the least, but once again, it will be V3.
Oh my goodness, Mystic Whiff, but it's okay because your team has your back. Luckily, there's 3 people still alive. They came in and saved the day. Good job on the janitor team over here.
You must fall. And fall.
And Hawking Boy, they were getting a bit too spicy, I would say, but overall, it ended up working out for them. And we'll see what kind of spicy things we see from this chamber with this operator. A 3.0 KD right now, 15-5, Sin 8-2. Yes, hasn't gotten on the kill sheet in a hot second, but I mean, still only 2 deaths. Really being that backup for the team, just having that player that can just be that rock in general is just always so useful.
Oh yeah. Looks like they're gonna do an 8x the chamber. Put the chamber on the line with all.
Look how rare Rotocore is though. They will look for anyway, and that overdrive is gone. Ash's favorite, the unlucky party, as Luna will be able to survive. Hot Gamer Boy finds the day. The duelists are all dead. Swifty, unfortunately, also takes the brunt of the shot. It's all up to the top frags. It's Pen and Pyrozen, and now a 4 versus 2. Can they do it again? Can they clutch this one out? Because it is going to be a hard road to climb.
Yeah, no, they're up elbow. Here. Looks like they're expecting somebody to push out. Unfortunately for them, it's Luna, and he won't push out. He's gonna play very disciplined and grab the op and hold the line.
Mystic no longer with the Phantom after the last round here. Has this Vandal to try and recorrect themselves. We'll have some friends in alley in just a moment. Finds the right time and we'll spot out one of them. The smoke will make things annoying. We'll hold this paranoia for when the sight hits. Of course, it is used a bit late, but either way, they cannot get out. They are stuck. They have to die eventually, but it is going to be in the waiting arms of these players unless we see the clutch of a lifetime here from Pyrozen, from Peng. But with their positioning, we'll be able to find the picks anyway. Luna will find an op. Mystic will find one of their own. It is 6-2. It's looking very good for B3 again.
Right as you called their names, they got shit on. I mean, Rhodes, keep players' names out of your mouth. Look at what happened. This is the caster curse going on right now.
I'll just start saying the agents.
I mean, look at what happened. This guy was speaking of them and they immediately died. But yeah, it's looking like they're going towards B, which is not a bad read, but they're going straight into Hot Gamer Boy with the off, so let's see what happens.
Boy, about to go and say hola. But for now, this mid pressure is going to be taken here by Ash's favorite. We'll see what this Neon can get up to as Peng, with a huge kill through the box, will find Hot Gamer Boy on towards the B site, and that surely should make the team say, hey, we're getting a move on. We're going to try and push this Luna. They're going to attempt to defend it for now, of course, but yeah, they're playing a bit slow, but eventually they will be able to get in it after this drone is done. They have that market positioning. They have the from the shadows to spot out the players, and the Nightfall will be used as well to just dissuade these people. Ash's favorite gonna find one, finds a double on the round, and this Neon is able to get on the board here, making things slightly more interesting as Sin and Aussie, you would think, are not long for this world. Sin will be able to find one. Shrifty gets the trade, and it's all up to the 2 Death Sage to try and clutch out a crazy one, but you're stuck in market with no help, no friends, and no time left. will look for the pick and will find it. Sin tries to get a two for his troubles, but it's not enough.
I mean, what the hell just happened? I think I was blind for most of that round. Good on, what's he called? Good on Core for getting all the trades and playing together there. They did really well on that exit. They just took a bit longer than I would have liked.
Yeah, and Core is actually going to be calling their first timeout of the series. They've won 3 of the last 5 rounds. They're only down by 3 rounds still, so it's still extremely playable for them. Of course, they would like if they can make this a 7-5, maybe a 6-6 half, but they have to get over that line first. Their economy is in a bit of the poots, but guess what? So is B3's. Of course, Hot Gamer Boy is looking to use that tour de force in this round as well, so they have to be extremely careful of where this chamber is going to be with this operator.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I need Vinay. I know he's doing pretty bad this game, but he's the usual shooter on the team, the one that you want to look out for. Him and Josiah, so they're still not there. I need to see a little bit more out of them. But Peng and Pyro, they are going crazy, as I've been saying. These guys are low-key just kind of carrying the momentum back themselves for Core.
Yeah, 100% being the main factors here, and definitely getting that momentum that they desperately need. Again, we would like to see if Swifty and Vinay can potentially gather that too, but on the other side as well, B3, Oxy and Luna has also had a bit of a slow start to this one. As they get some early fights, no kill just yet, but we'll see how everything else commits as Hot Gamer Boy will miss their first shot with the tour de force as this round continues, and we might be heading slowly towards A, but there's so many B3 members towards here, but Ash's favorite able to find a double of their own, and it's going to leave now a 3 versus 5. Mystic in the smoke, going to look to try and play spoiler, but with the timing, with how everything's looking, wait, will be a
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
3. What just happened? Mystic
What
with
the hell?
Ultra. It's an ace for Mystic, and unfortunately, we didn't see any of it. But what an ace for Mystic. I don't know how they're able to get in that position, but what a round right there from the Omen.
What the hell just happened? We didn't see any of it, but that was a crazy ass round from Mystic. Wow, what an ace. Way to hold it down, bro. Good shit. Oh. Now they're up 7-3, and I bet you Mental is down in the drains right now.
The third ace of the night. And I mean, what a good one to get to give B3 back the advantage. What a shot by Vinay, finds Oxy, the showstopper. Gets stopped in general. What a play there. And that will give Core a chance in this round here. Now in a 4 versus 5. They're on an eco. Vinay, the only one with a rifle now because of that death from the Rays. What will we see? The operator from Hot Gamer Boy looking to play spoiler for B3 once again. Can they potentially find a pick? Because there is no cavalry in sight at the moment.
Yeah, no, that's literally what I was just talking about, how Vinay and Josiah are X Factors, and you seen it right there. He one-tapped the ult right out of the air.
Won't be able to find enough, but we'll be at least started off with 1 now. In a 4 versus 4, a Steel Garden will make things extremely interesting. Of course, Hot Gamer Boy does still have that Headhunters, Mystic and Vinay able to trade with themselves. This has to be careful. Here, see people in the smoke. Will be able to find one. Can't find the other just yet. Surviving still. What HP is this player? Does eventually fall somehow. Mystic stays alive. Vinay now caught, and the Mystic once again back-to-back crazy rounds for the Omen. The momentum is here.
No, we shouldn't be losing those, Swifty. We
Last
shouldn't be
round
losing
in the
those.
half.
Oh, good. I mean, just go next at this point. I mean, 8-3 half. I'm telling you right now, like, things do not feel good on that side of Core.
And we will see if Core can potentially find a bounce back here. 8-4 half would be best case scenario. Of course, Pyrozen has Hunter's Fury available. There is an overdrive for Ash's favorite, but there's an operator for ya boy. It is Peng falling this time around. Your most important player on your team is now gone. Those smokes are not here, and Hot Gamer Boy can still thrive. But with that dimensional drift, it makes things slightly more interesting. Of course, they know exactly where this chamber is. We'll see what Vinay can get, because I just don't know what value you can really get. And yeah, you just have to teleport right back because of that positioning from B3.
And they're still scared of it. They're looking to re-clear this while they're going directly towards back to B,
Teleport's ready.
right into this op. I mean, Hot Gamer Boy, you have the read. Let's see what you can do.
Don't find a kill just yet. Swifty with a nice shot. That's absolutely beautiful for them. Is that his favorite? Might be looking for more there, but the Sage slow will stifle that overdrive. But Ash's favorite is looking for more. But Sin with a nice shot. Swifty again with a nice shot as well. That'll make things slightly more interesting as Luna with this Odin trying to find some picks. We'll be able to find a few. It is Pyrozen now versus Oxy. Pyrozen, can you do it again for your team? This 1v1 is crucial. Can Core win this one? Pyrozen does it again!
Oh my gosh, that was a huge round. And Pyro once again bringing the team onto his back and taking them up with him. I mean, he has just been going crazy for this last couple these last couple games in this whole series. Actually, he's what you need on an initiator.
What you need in general, especially filling in on the core too, looking extremely good, and making it 8-4 gives your team a chance, but you need to win this pistol. Again, I can check the numbers, but I believe every pistol has been won so far by B3, so this is Core's time to shine. If you are going to win this map, if you are going to make a big comeback here, everything matters right now. What is this defense going to look like? What are you going to do? Because or B3, they're coming at you, and they're coming up through mid.
Yeah, no, it's looking like they're pressuring mid-heavy. Omen just running back, but oh my god, Hot Gamer Boy with another first blood. I mean, there's nothing you can do against this guy.
And spots 3 players out. It looks like they're going to look to try and fight this, but with that nade, of course, they're heading into an awful position. We'll go for a right click, but just in a rough spot. Swifty now, one of the heroes of last round as well, looking to try and find something. Will be able to find the first with a classic, but just doesn't have the HP to fight off Sin. 4 versus 2 is now what it brings it down to. It is Pyrozen, the clutcher of the last round, versus Vinay, one of the heroes of the last series against ATK. Can they do it again? As Oxy is watching. Oxy finds another, and Vinay in a rough position. Has the timing, has the situation.
This is huge.
How is your player awareness now? Can you make it, pull it off? We'll find 2. Can you find any more? A 1 versus 2 now. There's still a player behind you, but you can't pay attention to scout. Will be able to find it. No! Mystic once again. So close to Vinay's clutch, but it's a 9-4 B3 win a pistol.
Man, nice try, Vinay, but unfortunately you cannot carry your whole team on your back. 1v4 denied. By Mystic, I believe. And it looks like they're pinging out the A. They look like they want to go towards this A here. Yeah. The Hot Gamer Boy TP setup. He's probably going to try and take the first contact, get out. As soon as he gets
we know he loves the outlaw gaming too. Like, this is always an extremely dangerous situation, but surprisingly, they're actually playing a bit more safe. But that's because they anticipated the dart from Pyros, and now obviously going to try and take in this little this corner position, I would assume. But it looks like we're just going to be looking to just go back and forth for now.
That is not the spot to play with the short.
And they know about it now. They have to back off, unfortunately for them. Once again, this Sova is all alone as the defense picks the wrong side. Oxy spots out Pyrozen and will fall early in this round. The defense slowly will come over. Ashes, they're the only one with the sheriff. The rest are classics. Extremely hard to play into. As, I mean, this is going to be quite the interesting one overall, but it is looking a bit dire with how good the utility is for these close plans.
Yeah, no, now that you see where this wall comes into play, I mean, it's just so destructive, especially on runs like this.
It is a destructive round. It is a flawless round. I think that is worst case scenario for Core, but B3, again, they're looking very nice right now.
Yeah, it's looking like you just can't stop this Betrayed Ember attack. I mean, you got Hot Gamer Boy on the other side of the map getting the first blood, and then you have like a group of 3 to 4 just executing the other side while all the rotates are pulled. I mean, it's just, it looks unstoppable right now. If I'm core, I'm trying to do trap plays here instead of just sitting back.
Yeah, we need to see something change in general. Like something has to happen, and I mean we'll see how we'll see how they line up their defense. That's the main thing, right? Like we need to see if anything does change for them to be putting themselves in a position to win because they're 3 rounds away from unfortunately losing. And with how everything has currently gone, it just feels like they just can't figure it out. And also, Hot Gamer Boy is just annihilating this map right now.
Yeah, no, he's seriously owning and showing why he's the top ACS player in Boba Bash. So let's see what else he can do and what Core can possibly do once the other players start heating up, which they have started heating up just a bit, but we'll see what happens from here on out.
Well as Hot Gear Boy has still won every single match MVP that has been casted so far. Like, it is just that guy. That there's a reason I say his name every 2 seconds. It is just the one of this tournament right here, the difference maker. And that would actually allow Hot Gear Boy to actually make some room out there. It's a bit interesting, but Kang, beautiful shots as the bicycle isn't even tripped just yet. We'll be able to find a double. Hot Gear Boy will find one on Pyrozen, but this round may already be over.
As Yoru's walking up though, he wants to try and take some space, and now that that trip's gone, he might just start taking all of it.
This is a round they desperately need, and all on the back of Peng so far, but with still 2 players alive, Sin and Luna, they can definitely make a run for their money. The question is, what will Core decide to do? Will they get a bit bored and start doing a bit of something crazy, or will they look to fight it, as they do know there are now 2 players in B main, and that should indicate the last of this round with 40 seconds left.
Yeah, no, you have Josiah pushed out all the way into their spawn. I mean, at this point, you gotta try and re-clear. You gotta go for
30
something.
seconds left.
Especially since it is their bonus.
Yeah, and Tang with the paranoia there will actually get blocked off by the wall for now, but it just completely delays what B3 wanted to do. This round is looking so difficult here. Swifty won't get any shots on them. A bit of whiff from both teams. Tang, though, in a rough position. The run and gun will work, but this flank here from Ash's favor should secure this round. It does. A bit closer than they wanted, but triple on the round for the Neon. What we said earlier, we really want to see Neon step up. We're finally seeing it now.
Yeah, no, that was great on the Neon. He got all that space, knew where they were going. He was able to call the rotates, I'm pretty sure. And as you've seen right there, the flank came in and it was beautiful. But I feel like Core was playing just a bit too slow for being down so much numbers.
Yeah, it is a bit hard sometimes when you have those numbers. You're like, you don't want to mess it up, but at the same time, you want to just finish the round, and it can really mess up your team. And it almost happened there, but they got it done. As Ash's favorite gonna get put down to super low HP. The wall used very nicely here by Luna. Of course, no kill just yet. Ash's favorite does know that this is going down though, so we'll just be slightly more aware. Of course, the operator was also bought for this round for Hot Hero Boy, so we need to keep that out as this round continues.
Yeah, no, the attack op not really getting much value besides holding on the A main line. I mean, that's pretty huge. So, kill-wise, it's not getting any value. And it's pretty hard to take a site with an op, so.
Speaking of, gonna be looking for another shot. Hawk Iron Boy yet to hit one in this round so far. A bit of these whiffs could potentially spiral into a bit of out of controlness, but for now, it'll be a 5 versus 5 until they pull the trigger. It's gonna be Mystic here against Vinay. The timing doesn't favor either of them, and Mystic will get taken down by Peng. A great timing for the Omen, as this A hit now has to be committed to. Ash's favorite in a very unfavorable position. Will be spotted out by Luna, but Pyrozen with the help behind the boss will make this round completely go for Core's favor. It is gonna be 2 in a row for Rozo Core.
I mean, like, what are we doing? We're just tunnel visioning towards Luna, or towards not Luna, but Josiah. We need the start paying attention on the other sides, like where people could be, because your teammates are not up yet. And they are tech pausing, so I will put us on the BRB screen. Okay.
Didn't know that I was capable being happy right now, but you showed me hell. I didn't know that you were right in front of me until I looked up. You make me wanna cry in a good way. You make me wanna cry in a good way. You make me wanna cry in a good way. You make me wanna cry in a good way. You weigh just as much as me, don't you? I can feel it when we touch. And though we've been having nightmares lately, and I'm sorry I fall asleep first. You make me wanna cry in a good way. You make me wanna cry in a good way. You make me wanna cry in a good way. You make me wanna cry in a good way.
We are back here. It is 10-6 now in this game. It is close as we see 2 rounds in a row here for Rozo Core. They're trying to really fight their way as B3 are going to be put onto an eco coming into this round. It is a Bulldog in the hands of Mystic, the only real type of weapon as Ash's favor. What the operator falls, the hot gamer boy, what a shot. And that one might hurt Core for the rest of this round.
Heavy mid, like, I mean, getting that pick onto the op was huge. And it was just with the headhunter too. Let's see what Core can do to stifle this push.
Gonna be very difficult. Peng though, gonna look to protect it. Has that range advantage potentially. Paranoia will hit potentially all 4 members, and that makes things even harder for B3 to try and protect this position. Swifty being annoying on the side as well as Peng. Tucked in, but Hot Gamer Boy on the flank will open up this site now. Swifty has to back up. It's a 3 versus 5. Hot Gamer Boy now with the tour de force. Swifty finds a lucky headshot. Didn't know he got that until he did. A very nice one at that. Luna falls. Sin able to res Hot Gamer Boy though, and will survive. It's a 4 versus 3. What can these rifles do? Oxy has a rifle. Hot Gamer Boy has the operator from the tour de force. Who can win this round? Can Core come back in? This is Sin fighting rifle kill as Oxy will be able to double up. It is a thrifty round on the back of Hot Gamer Boy with that headhunter.
I mean, yeah, no, that was just a beautiful round from B3 in general, with Hot Gamer Boy getting the first pick, first blood. Once again, by the way, this guy is getting first bloods like crazy, and takes out the op. Not only that, but like he comes flank from B main and kills the guy's site who's just lurking there. So it's just beautiful, and then the bait from the other teammates to get Oxy that 2 grade. It was a beautiful round.
Beautiful indeed, and we'll see if they can continue that run. Is he's looking to go through mid, finds a kill on to Ash's favorite again. Cannot escape the operator in this map. Now Oxy with the showstopper, will use it, and we'll find Peng. The teleport was coming through, but it just wasn't fast enough. And it's a 3 versus 5 as this round, and this map is 11-6. It is looking rough now. They be my point at point as Oxy finds another. Pyrosis, can you be the hero? Oxy is just too strong in this round. Vinay able to find one. Can you clutch this one out in a 1 versus 4? Needs an ace to do it. And they find the craziest clutch in the world as everyone's just so spread out for B3. There are just so many different angles they can take. Vinay able to take the first. Luna pushed up. Will be able to find it with the crouch run and gun. 6 and 12 maybe their KD, but they're able to finish off this round.
Match point.
Man, another huge round from Betrayed Ember. Some crazy shots from Oxy. I mean, right there. I mean, this guy was going kind of crazy, pushing the boba by himself, by the way, and he finds all 3. So good on him. And Corey, you guys need to start playing together and start trading more, please.
Yeah, it is just a very interesting situation overall now for Core. Of course, they can't buy fully into this round. They have very unfortunate weapons. 1 Vandal, the rest we got Guardian, a Bulldog, and 2 Spectres. A lot of weapons that at least can be useful on defense. As we're going to see the slow flank here from Ash's favorite. Could potentially look to find a really nice one. Can we potentially find it? Number 7, please. As they're going to be able to find 2. Backs off, but Hot Gamer Boy trades it right up. But either way, that's a huge double and gives their team player advantage.
Yeah, what a beautiful flank. I mean, you gotta be prepared. This guy's always out on the flank somehow, deep in spawn, so always be aware that that Neon could be out. It looks like that they're just holding the angles now, kind of waiting for over-aggression.
Yeah, I mean, Hot Gamer Boy really just wants to find another pick to make it a 3 versus 3, but right now, they're really not giving much up. I will say, though, Swifty, and a bit of hurt towards this upper mid area where, yes, you're able to try and defend this, but with that box being very breakable, I mean, so much damage can be done to you overall, and it will just one-shot you. But with that timing, actually, it gives Swifty potentially an advantage. Will spot them out, but won't be able to find the kill to chat. Of course, the wall will be used as B3 are heading towards the A site. It's going to be difficult. Swifty, be careful. This operator is here and is in the waiting. Sin jumping, or Austin jumping onto the site. Won't be able to find anything as Pyrosin and Vinay hold them off. It's all Hot Gamer Boy with 8 seconds left. And with that from the shadow use as well from Ping, should be able to delay them enough. Can you find 2 seconds left? It will be waited out by Pyrosin. Incredible play to just wait that one out. And Core narrowly survive.
Oh my goodness, Core almost throw that round. Luckily for them, Pyro and Pang are able to hold down the site. Good on them too, and good on Pyro for playing time there instead of trying to ego peek that. But let's talk about how Hot Gamer Boy is 31 and 13 right now. This is crazy.
That is some might say that's a lot of kills. I'm not gonna lie. Some might say that.
Yeah, no, he's single-handedly carrying this whole game on his back with these kills. I mean, just going crazy with the first bloods.
Yeah, Pyrosin, Hot Gamer Boy has the most kills that has been gotten all tonight. We saw Vinyls with 29 earlier, got 27 in the next map after, and then not even Sin even got 30 kills last map either. Like so many chances for the teams to really be able to find a whole bunch of kills just hasn't really happened. But I mean, this time Hot Gamer Boy is just taking everything out of proportion.
Yeah, and it's looking like they're gonna do an A-hit, maybe a quick A-hit at that.
Go, go, go.
So let's see what's happening. It looks like they have the perfect read actually with just the Silva and Vice here. So let's see what happens here.
Will it be enough, though, is going to be the question, as they're looking to potentially try to go faster towards A, something we haven't seen too much of. Hunter's Fury is available for Pyrosin, but misses. The Owl Drone, unfortunately, will slightly delay how they want to play. The bomb eventually will go down. The Steel Garden, actually, extremely early for them, because no one's going to be pushing off this at all. That might be a waste of an ult. We'll see, of course, in the future. Either way, Nightfall traded right back. This flanker match's favorite. Can you find a pick? No. Hot Gamer Boy will find the first. The trade, though, from Peng. Makes it a 4 versus 4. Shots going back and forth. Sin, or Oxy, still on the wall, though, trying to defend as Mystic spots out where Peng is. Will be able to find the pick onto the Omen. Dimensional Drift will be used, but I don't know if it's enough at this point. They need help. They need a prayer. Pyrozen all left alone. A 1 versus 3. Can you keep this team alive? Or is it all over? B3 will meet Ice Fishers in Winners Final.
Oh my goodness. I mean, what a way to end it. That was just sad. It ended up just crumbling right before them. And right before their sub Pyro. That is a bad way to end. But good luck to you guys in the losers bracket.
And hey, either way, I mean, both teams were super strong in general. They really just played their game in general, and 32 kills overall for Hot Caper Boy in this one. And even Sin last game went 21-9 and 6. I mean, they both really took over in these two maps, and it's just extremely hard to really dispute how good these players are and how good they were ready for this map in general.
Yeah, it was a nice try on core. They brought it back a little bit this map, but it just wasn't enough. As a Hot Gamer Boy drops 32 with a 436 ACS.
It's crazy, and we are going to get Luna for this interview here. A guy we know and love. We'll see what he has to say about that match. Hello, hello, Luna.
What's good, Rhodes? What's good, guys?
It's good.
Oh, what a game.
I mean, a crazy one for sure overall. I do want to ask you, like, what did you take today in that first map? Like, that was a Luna that I've not seen before. Just was an absolute menace on Corrode. Like, you had 4 first bloods, 0 first deaths, and you just were just killing people with the Odin left and right. Like, what were you doing there differently?
Honestly, if I'm keeping 100, like everyone, like people that know me know I used to be on core, and then like the whole like just getting kicked off of core fed my inner ego, and I was just able to just like tear shit up. It was insane.
And I do want to ask you about your upcoming match now against Ice Fishers, both first seeds. And I know you and I have personally talked before on your thoughts, but what are your thoughts heading into that winners final against Ice Fishers, who are also undefeated today?
They're frauds. Nothing more. They think they're the best. I mean, we just proved our crud's super good. Like wipe core with it. They think they're gonna pick crud, walk us. I mean, they're frauds. I mean, their only good player is Vinyl, but I mean, he's proved that he's like he can be really shit at sometimes.
Yeah, so I have one question. What happened the second game? Where was your ego there?
Second
You
game,
told me that the
no,
sunset was the one to watch from you.
it was the one to watch. But honestly, I think I was getting doxxed, bro, or DDoS or something, bro. Because on everything, if you hold tab that entire map, I was at 100 to 300 ping.
Uh, oh yeah,
It was
and
so
I have
bad.
one more question. What is it
What's up?
like being absolutely carried by Hot Gamer Boy? I mean, this guy is the goat of
I
Boba
mean
Bash
it.
so
I mean
far.
it is what it is. I mean, like you have
10
every team
first
has their
bloods.
hard carry. He had 10 first bloods, but I mean, I'm not gonna take away from my other team too. Yeah, he had a monster performance, but you also gotta count like Sin map 1 2 absolutely tearing with me going up and down. Oxy, yes, Oxy's stats don't look like the greatest, but his mental was so up and he was so down to push anything, throw his life away just for us to get space, and including Mystic too. He just like they all need the trust and like it's just we came together as a complete team.
Of course, of course. But yes, no, Hot Gamer Boy with the 436 ACS is just crazy to me. And you've proven yourself as a pretty good IGL. Like as we seen the last time when you came in and you guys won pretty dominant in that map.
I mean, I'm probably the best IGL in the Boba Bash. Anyone can say they're the best, but I mean, I proved it. Walk teams, map 3 warrior. I mean, I am the best.
I mean, hey, fair enough at the end of the day, and congratulations to you guys for going to the winners finals. Congratulations, Sin, actually gave the MVP for the series. Was phenomenal in both of these maps. Had a 2.0 KD. I know it's underlying because of what Hot Gamer Boy did with 32 kills, but either way, a very good series for you guys. And thank you for watching today in general for Boa Bash. We'll be back tomorrow, I believe, at 7:30 EST, 4:30 PST for another series. It will be the losers of Thanox Black Onyx versus Atrocity Knights. We'll see you very soon.
I've been falling in bad habits, staring into the abyss, drowning in red wine and sniffing cinnamon. We've been kissing on the playground, acting like little kids, making dirty jokes and getting away with it. So I propose, it's long overdue. When you go to hell, I'll go there with you too. And when we're punished for being so cruel, the silver linings, I'll be there with you. Never been calm or collected. No one ever called